Hey, it's Vic Dorfman, founder of MemberFix, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the tasks, the kinds of tasks, and the variety of different tasks that we can do for you and for your business and for your customers and clients via MemberFix. So here I am on the MemberFix landing page. This is where we actually sell MemberFix. And I've included this on the landing page. You may have even seen it already, but I've created this matrix in an application that we use and love here at MemberFix called Airtable. And you can see that there's an Airtable table embedded here. Actually, they call it a base, but whatever, it's a table. And if I click on View Larger Version, it's going to open a new tab, and we're going to be able to sort of see all of the different kinds of tasks we can do, the different apps that we can work with for you. And I just want to give you sort of an idea of how much different stuff you really can delegate to me and my team. It's quite a lot of stuff, and I think that's one of the reasons why our product is growing so much, is because people realize that, hey, these guys are sort of a Swiss Army knife, and that's sort of the branding approach that we've taken, the branding and marketing approach that we've taken, because that's exactly what we do. So here we are in the Airtable base, and you can access this anytime, obviously, by visiting the landing page, which is at memberfixrocks/memberfix. And here's how it looks. So we've got a column here for apps and services that we work with. We've got a category column. So what kind of app or service is this? This is just for categorization purposes. And then we've got some example tasks just to sort of get your mind spinning on what we can do within a given app. So I'm just going to pick and choose a few of these because there's a bunch of these on the list. I'm just going to pick some sort of common scenarios, but you can go through this yourself as well. If you have a question, of course, feel free to email me as well. Active campaign. So if you work with any kind of email marketing tool, and I don't think any of our customers don't work with some kind of email marketing tool, then guess what? We work with pretty much every email marketing tool on the market, email marketing / automation, because guess what? We do the same thing in our business where we're founders. We've got to get our email marketing going, so we're constantly learning and implementing stuff as well. So cool, we get the opportunity to take those skills and use them on your behalf. So we'll work with apps like ActiveCampaign, Drip, MailChimp, Aweber, Infusionsoft even. Mind you, Infusionsoft consultants, many of them charge over $100 an hour, and we work with Infusionsoft at no additional cost. Cool. Entreport. What else? MemberHub, Entreport, MemberHub, HubSpot. So just all of these different CRM / email marketing / email automation tools, we can work with all of those for you. Now, what kind of tasks can we actually do within those tools? Well, we can build your automations for you. We can build email sequences for you. You'd have to provide the copy, of course. We can create tagging, custom fields, integrations, basically anything that's kind of time consuming that you don't really want to do, delegate it to us. We will take care of it for you. Okay, let's look at another category of applications here in row number 2, and this is the membership plugins category. Now, you may or may not know this, depending on how long ago you became a customer and how long you've been sort of following me and in touch with me personally or with our company and our brand. But we started out doing primarily membership site support and membership site work. And so we have a very specific set of skills around membership sites. So, plugins like Active Member 360, MemberMouse, MemberPress, Restrict Content Pro, Membarium. We work with all of these plugins, DAP as well, Digital Access Pass. We've been working with these plugins for years, and pretty much any task that you can imagine using these plugins or connecting something or troubleshooting something within these plugins, we do it, and we do it actually really, really well. So know that as well. Now let's look at a few other examples. Let me just scroll down here. Okay, here's a great example. Divi. The Divi theme is one of my favorite WordPress themes. We use it on most of our projects now in conjunction with Optimized Press 2, which we also use quite a bit. Divi is just incredibly versatile, but working with Divi as an entrepreneur, you or somebody on your team may feel overwhelmed because any powerful tool, by definition, there's usually some kind of learning curve, and Divi is no different, even though it's pretty intuitive, but at the same time, there's a lot to it. So if you say, hey Vic, I need you guys to build a landing page, or I need you guys to make this look beautiful, or do some sort of minor design, modification, CSS, make something polished, make it look good, we will do that for you if you're a Divi customer, if you're an Optimized Press customer. And in fact, we work with most WordPress themes. Now, let me make a caveat here and say that if you need some sort of custom coding or heavy modifications, that is something that you need to hire a developer for, because development is an hourly or project-based thing. If you just need some small piece, some small tasks, we can do that. But if you need legitimate full-on development, let us know. We can refer somebody to you. We can let you know. Maybe we can split it up into a few different tasks, but generally you'll want to hire a developer. Okay? Now, Optimized Press 2, same thing. We love Optimized Press 2. I've built a ton of members areas using Optimized Press 2, so that's another theme / plugin, because it comes as both a theme and a plugin that we work with all the time. So please send your Optimized Press 2 tasks to us. Now, there's a lot of third-party applications that you may have signed up for. Stuff like Lead Pages, Unbounce, Visual Website Optimizer, Hotjar. There's just so many different apps that you need to work with to get your business to the next level. And you may not know how to work with these apps, or you may be able to figure it out, but maybe your time is best used elsewhere. And in those cases, absolutely, positively send your tasks to us. Delegate that stuff to us. Say, hey Vic, I need XYZ done with this app. Can you do it? I'll either tell you yes or no, and if we can do it, we'll do it. Okay, are you starting to see the power of what we offer, and the breadth of what we offer? I hope so. Here's another great example. One of our customers emailed us and she said, hey Vic, do you guys work with Shopify? And I'd done some work with Shopify before, and I talked to Leslie, who's my business partner and our design genius, and I said, hey Leslie, do you know Shopify? And he said, yeah, kind of a little bit. And we both know a little bit, but then we realized, hey, we do this for a living, we can figure it out. And our team, between all of us, we have so much technical expertise that we just said yes. And this customer wound up sending us several Shopify tasks, which we did, and it turned out great. And now we work with Shopify. Again, now same thing applies here. If you need custom coding, that's a whole big thing, and we won't do that. But if you just need some minor modifications, maybe to Liquid, or to install some apps, do some integrations, chances are we could do that. Let me give you a final example here. I'll give you two final examples real quick. So, Thrive Leads. If you're working with WordPress, probably you're building your email list, and it's probably a pretty big priority. So you're probably using some sort of tool like Bloom, which comes from the Elegant Themes people, the Divi people, or Thrive Leads, which is what we use. Maybe you're using SumoMe, or one of these lead generation, lead collection, opt-in form tools. If you're using one of these tools, guess what? We could set up opt-in forms for you. We can run split tests for you. You can even email us and say, hey Vic, can you figure out how to increase our opt-ins? And at this point also, let me just make a really quick side note and say that you don't have to necessarily have a task defined to send us a task. And what I mean by that is, using the Thrive Leads example, you might say, hey Vic, I'd like to increase my opt-in rate, my subscription rate. Can you help me with that? So what I'll do is either myself or someone on our team will, take 30 minutes or 35 minutes or whatever the case may be, go through your sites, look at your stats, do an assessment, and then using our years of knowledge and experience, we can make an educated guess as to how we can improve your subscription rate. And then we can easily verify it with data by saying, hey, John, or whoever the customer is, and say, hey, I think this would improve your subscription rate. Let's run an A/B test. Okay, and in that case, you'd simply say, cool, Vic, let's do it. And then that will be the new task. Okay, so absolutely feel free to use us for advice type tasks, because that is where some of the greatest value can be had. Is you're basically getting the benefit of the experience of the entire team. And we've started many businesses between us, and we've done a lot of different stuff online. So really make sure to make use of that. And in the next video, you're going to see, and I'm going to go into depth about probably the most valuable part of MemberFix outside of the actual delegation of tasks itself, which is your ability to do monthly strategy calls with either myself or one or several members of our team. Okay, and that is going to be it for this video. I know I didn't cover nearly all of the apps and services that I could have talked about, but I just wanted to give you a glimpse and a broader understanding of the different kinds of stuff that you can come to us with and say, Vic, help me, and we're glad to help you. Okay, so if you have any questions, if you would like me to clarify something and you want to follow up, just leave a comment or send me an email, and I'll be happy to come back and reply and clarify anything that I didn't make clear enough in this video. Okay, so I'll talk to you next time. Ciao.